Good morning, everyone. This is Sean. Welcome back to my channel. Please help me out and press the like button, subscribe, share, comment. That helps the YouTube algorithm. My channel was demonetized in early April, and ever since then, a lot of my videos keep getting smashed all the way to the bottom. Today, I have a very important update. So important that I had to pull on the side of the road and make this video. I am surrounded by fields. You guys know that I'm religious. Something happened at 3 in the morning. Something directed me to look at the BSIS website. So I was asleep and I just woke up. And I went to the BSIS website and I looked at the agenda items for the next coming meeting. And the meeting is actually today. And on that agenda is AB1244. AB1244 is going to obliterate the private security industry. For those of you who want to be entrepreneurs, for those of you who are starting your security company in California. By the way, today's video only pertains to those who are in California, but if you're chiming in from another state, I encourage you to watch the video to its entirety. What happens in California might have a trickle effect on your state. So what AB1244 does is this. It basically changes the requirements in order for you to manage a security company. What you have to have now is 2 years of private security experience. It used to be 1 year. They just changed it, or they're trying to change it to 2 years. On top of that, you have to have 1 year experience as a manager or an administrator for a current and licensed private patrol operator company. So if you're claiming that experience for a company that went out of business, your experience doesn't count. You have to have 1 year experience. Let me ask you this. You as a subscriber or somebody watching this video, are you able to have somebody certified that you're a manager or administrator for 1 year? I would figure that about 10% of you would say yes, other 90% probably no. And look at this. Let's just say that you were having some conflict in the workplace. Maybe the manager the owner of the company didn't think that you're doing a good job and then demoted you, okay, to a non-managerial position. Okay, well, if you have under a 1 year experience, you can't even claim that experience if you are a supervisor, unless a supervisor is a manager. And that's a point that you're going to have to make when you try to qualify for your qualified manager certificate. This is tough. If you are military, okay, you want to know what this means? So there's a military equivalency exemption here. If you have the equivalent experience as someone in the military, then you would qualify. And this is the problem. This only pertains, based on the language that I'm reading, it only pertains if you're an officer in the military. If you're enlisted, forget it. Okay? Now, if you're enlisted, let's just say that you were a staff sergeant and your argument is, well, I was a manager too. Okay, well, now you're going to have to argue that point. And a BSIS analyst can easily deny your application because you didn't make that point. You didn't make a strong point. But if they just wrote in 1 year of military experience as any first line supervisor at the minimum, then you would qualify. But now you're gonna have to argue that point that you're a manager. Okay? If you're in law enforcement or retired law enforcement, forget it. You can be the chief of police and you still will not qualify for a private patrol operator qualified manager license. What you would have to do, if you're the chief of police, a captain, a sergeant, a commander, you'd have to work for a security company for 1 year and be the manager. And then they would need to sign off on your experience. There's a lot of university security organizations out there, hospital security organizations where the managers, they want somebody with law enforcement experience. Good luck. Good luck. Look, you can put an end to this. Christopher Holden, a registered Democrat from California, he keeps authoring these bills that affect private security. In my opinion, I believe that BSIS might be in contact with him. I don't know for sure, but I'm speculating that. Or maybe other security industry partners might be contacting Chris Holden and requesting him to author these bills, because these bills, it just seems like they come out of nowhere. So what I encourage you to do is contact Christopher Holden's office, and I'll leave the contact information below, and ask him if he can make some modifications to the bill or rewrite the bill so that it's more equitable for everybody else. I'll leave his contact information below and steps on how to contact him. I also encourage you to attend the BSIS meeting today. You don't even have to physically show up. This meeting is through the WebEx program, meaning that it's online. You voice your opinion online. It's 8:17 a.m. The meeting starts. Sorry, guys. The suction cup just fell off. I don't even have enough time to edit this video. Look, it's 8:18 a.m. right now. The meeting starts at 10 o'clock a.m. I will leave information in the description box below, and I'll show you how you can log into the meeting and voice your opinion. You need to tell Chief Lynne and BSIS that you disagree with this bill, and here are the reasons. Look, I'm going to make this clear. 90% of you will not be able to own your security company ever. Well, not ever, but for a long time. In order to get a manager position at these security companies, you're going to have to be there for 5 years, 7 years, 10 years. Do you have that time? Anyhow, I need you to contact or to appear and voice your opinion. There's still time, hopefully. If you watch this video at 11 o'clock or 12 o'clock, I still want you to log in and see if there's time, and I want you to voice your opinion. At this point in time, I want you to lower the volume, and I want you to step away from any children. Okay, today, look, guys and gals, today is the day that you stop being a pussy. Man up or woman up and appear at this meeting today. Today's the day. Because if you don't step up today, there's not going to be no tomorrow, and there's not going to be anybody to listen to your complaints. Christopher Holden does what he does because there's nobody opposing him. There's nobody that follows what he does. I just feel like I'm the only one that follows him around. This is how sneaky this is. You can put the volume back up. They talked about this. The legislator talked about this in February. The bill was not published publicly until the 4th of April. We're on April 20th. Okay? This is what's going to happen. If you guys don't say nothing, this bill is going to go to Gavin Newsom, and he's going to sign away. Because number one, it's anti-law enforcement, because law enforcement officers, retired or current, can apply for a qualified manager license, and military personnel, unless you're an officer of the military, you can't even have your own company anymore. You gotta step up and show up to this meeting and voice your opinion. Today might be the only day for you to do that. Okay? If for some reason if you watch this video and it's way too late, it's a week past, I'm going to leave contact information for Christopher Holden, and I want you to contact him, email him, call him, and please ask that he modify this bill. It doesn't make any sense. That's all I have, guys. Hopefully you'll be there at the meeting. If you make it there, just send me an email and we'll talk. But you got to do something today. All right, guys. Take care. And I'll be back on air soon this week, and I'll give you some more updates on AB1244. Some of you want to know what the effective date is and some other information. Right now, I'm on YouTube. I'm just pressing the like button and pressing the heart symbol. But I don't have the time right now to actually address every single question. But if you have a question, please post it, and I'll answer it eventually. Take care, guys, and please be safe out there.